Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kensthetic, and I'm here with you guys today with a new video. So in today's video, I just wanted to chit and chat with you guys about something that I just had on my mind and something I just wanted to speak to you all about and get your opinions on it. So before we get started, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and hit that red subscribe button down below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys like videos like this where I'm just coming on here and just speaking about things that are on my mind and we kind of like have a discussion with it, then go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up so that I know. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So the conversation that I want to have today is about wanting to see everyone win. So my thought process behind this sparked because I was going to Essence Festival to work with a brand. I was speaking to one of my girls on Instagram. I met her at BeautyCon in New York, and ever since then we have been in contact. We talk like here and there, and I think she had posted something about going to Essence Festival. So I hit her up and I was just like, oh, you know, like, are you going? She was saying like she didn't know yet. So I know I met her because she was working for a brand at BeautyCon New York. So I was asking her like, what brand are you working with? And she was basically saying like, it's not confirmed yet, but she'll let me know if she's coming or not. So when she said that, I know that I knew a couple of people, a couple of brands who were looking for people to work. So I told her like, you know, let me know if you like definitely want to go, because I could put you in contact with some people who are looking for work. So she was just like, oh my god, like, are you serious? And I'm like, yeah, like, what? So she was just basically saying like she appreciates me for doing that, and she basically like couldn't believe that I did or said or responded like that. So to me, it took me by surprise, because when I heard that, I was just like, okay, I guess this industry or this I guess content creator influencer circle slash realm, whatever you want to call it, a lot of people I have noticed are very, I don't want to say selfish and I don't want to say stingy, but me personally, like the character that I am, I'm very giving. Whether it's friends, relationships, family, people I don't know, people I do know, I feel like I'm a very giving person. If I have the resources, if I have whatever it is the person is asking for, the person needs, I have no problem giving it to the person. So that's just me across the board. So I feel like no matter where I end up in life, I'm always gonna have that about me, just because I feel like that's kind of how I grew up. So yeah, I just feel like she was very surprised that I responded to her that way, and that brought up the thoughts of, which I see a lot amongst people I know, but I didn't know that it was like this so much on like a bigger scale, that people are, I guess people are selfish, and people are very self-centered, and people feel like they're in competition with others. And I just feel like that's a huge problem. It's so common, and I honestly think that it's a no-no. Like, it's a no in my books. And here's how I feel about it. So first of all, I'm one of those people, like, I want to see everybody win, and that's probably gonna be the title of this video. I want to see everyone win. I just feel like there is so much money in the world, there are so many resources in the world, that I feel like there's no reason why everyone cannot win. And the fact that people feel like they're in competition with their peers, their friends, their family, people they know, people they don't know, I feel like that's a very negative mindset to have, no matter what industry you're in, no matter what career you're in, no matter what your dreams or aspirations are. You should never ever feel like you need to compare yourself to others or compete with other people. Yes, in some situations it may be, I guess, what they make it seem to be a competition. For instance, if you're applying to a job and there's one position open, but there are 3 candidates that they're considering for the position, some people might view that as a competition. I personally would view it as, okay, you have this one position open, you have 3 candidates. If you don't choose me, I just feel like that was a lost opportunity on your behalf. That's just how I see it. Shout out to whoever gets the position, not hating at all. I feel like that's another thing. People have a strong heart full of hate, and I don't do that. But yeah, I just feel like there's so, like, everyone, I just want everyone to win. I want to see everybody win. And yeah, I just find it so strange that there are not a lot of people who think like that as well. When I was in college, I was a part of the National Association of Black Accountants, and the motto of our organization is lift as you climb. And since I joined that organization my sophomore year of college, I feel like that is a motto that has just resonated in my life, and I live, breathe, and execute that every day. I'm not in a place where I have a lot to give. I'm not in a place where I have a lot of resources to share. But I feel like, in a place where I can help others around me. I can help other people who are on my level. I can help people who are above me. I can help people who aren't as experienced or well-versed as I am. And I have no problem doing that. I feel like I'm always here to help people out. If I go to an event, if I ever met you at an event, if I ever met you in person, if we ever spoke via Instagram DM, and I know like what you're interested in. So for instance, I went to this networking event in Harlem one day, and I met this girl, and she was basically telling me that she was looking for a job in like the PR field. And every opportunity I saw that was related to like what she described to me that she wanted to do, I would just send it to her, because I was just like, why not? It takes 2 seconds to share a post. It takes 2 seconds to DM something to someone. Why not? I do that with a lot of people. Some of you guys who are watching my video probably had that experience with me. But I'm very caring. I'm very invested in other people's talents as well as my own. But yeah, I just feel like we're in an age where I just feel like it's so easy for everyone to win. And honestly, I feel like if you don't believe that, then you probably are not motivated enough, or you probably just haven't found your right fit. We live in a world now that is basically centered around social media, and it just makes it 10 times easier for everyone to win. Whether you're on Instagram trying to make money, whether you are trying to sell something, whether you're trying to sell a good, a service, whatever the case is, I just feel like the market is just so open now due to social media that it's ridiculous. So with that being said, that brings me to my first question of, I guess, this discussion, or the purpose of me sitting here ranting and venting. But why do you guys think that people don't want to see everybody win? People don't want to see others around them win. To me, I just feel like that's a weird thing. But comment down below, let me know your thoughts. And then the second thing that I wanted to speak about in this video is about a tweet that I saw. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the screen here. But it basically read that, how do you tell your friend or somebody who's close to you that they lack motivation? And to me, motivation is the biggest thing ever. Like, it is so important to be motivated. It's so important to know your purpose and to live your purpose. And that's a huge misconception that a lot of people have. If you're like invested in something, for instance, sometimes like with my YouTube channel, I'm going, and sometimes I just need a break to just like regroup and just like refresh. Like, I just need a reset sometimes, and that's fine. I feel like a lot of people experience that, whether you're working like a 9 to 5 and you don't have like a side hustle, whether you're freelancing. I just feel like sometimes, and it's very important to just unplug and just sit back and just like reassess everything, to reassess what is motivating you, what is driving you to do what you're doing, what is driving you to be happy with doing what you're doing. Because once that motivation goes, and once you lose sight of what the purpose of you doing something is, that like it's gonna show, it's gonna be very obvious, and it's gonna be hard to pick up from there. It's just gonna be hard. I just feel like motivation is the key component of anything that you're doing, anything you want to do. So when I saw that tweet, I found it very interesting, because sometimes I speak to people and I hear people out, and people speak to me about, you know, like what they want to do, what they plan to do. And I love having discussions like that. I love like sharing ideas. I love like bouncing ideas off of people. But sometimes I'll get to the point where I feel like the solution is you lack motivation. And that's fine. It could be that you lack motivation from the beginning, like you don't know what motivates you, you don't have any motivating factors. Or it could just be that you keep going, and you lose sight of what your motivation is. So that brings me to the second question or thing I wanted to discuss, which is, how do you tell somebody who's close to you, how do you tell a friend that you think that they lack motivation? It's not a bad thing at all. I do feel like it's a discussion that needs to be had, but something like that I feel like could easily be misinterpreted to say like you lack motivation. It's more so like, I think that you lack motivation. So let's take a step back and let's think about what motivates you. What is the purpose of you wanting to do what you're doing? What is the purpose of you doing what you're doing? And let's start from there. So here's my thoughts. I definitely think it needs to be something that is like a face-to-face or verbal discussion, because when things are written, when things are communicated through like text or email, things can be interpreted the wrong. There's more room for things to be interpreted the wrong way. Once you have that face-to-face discussion, you can hear tone, you can see facial expressions. I feel like things are more likely to be interpreted the way that you intend for it to be communicated. So I definitely think that needs to be like a face-to-face conversation. But comment down below and let me know your thoughts on how you would communicate that to someone you're close to, a friend, a family member, a soulmate, whatever the case is. Comment down below and let me know. So I believe that's it. I just wanted to get on here real quick and talk about those two things, because I just feel like these are two things that I have seen as like a common thing on social media, whether it's Twitter, Instagram, and I just wanted to get on here and talk to you guys about it. I feel like a lot of people could relate, and I just wanted to have this discussion. So comment down below with your thoughts, comment down below with your opinions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys subscribe, as well as give this video a big thumbs up if you guys enjoyed this video. As always, I'll go ahead and include my recent uploads on the screen so that you guys can get caught up if you're not already. And until my next video, I will see you guys later.